Most people think discipline means being tougher than everyone else. But that's not discipline, that is suffering for no reason. Now, real discipline isn't about forcing yourself, it's about designing your environment so success becomes easier than failure. Today, I'll show you 6 tiny designs that make success easier than failure. No motivation required. In the next 10 minutes, you're going to learn 6 simple systems that lock in discipline and micro actions. Tiny practical actions you can start today to make discipline your default setting. Ready? Let's make discipline your default. Number 1. Make the right thing the easy thing. Here is the truth. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your environment. If junk food is in the kitchen, you are going to eat it. If your phone is beside your pillow, you're going to scroll. If your workspace is cluttered, your mind is going to be cluttered too. We don't fail because we are weak. We fail because the wrong things are too easy. So let's flip the setup. Make the right choice, frictionless, and the wrong one more inconvenient. When I started building IWD, I had one non-negotiable. I wouldn't rely on motivation. So I made structure, my safety net. Content shoots, scheduled weeks in advance, healthy snacks in every meeting, and team accountability baked into our calendars. I don't need willpower. My systems have carried me over the years. So here's a micro action. Tonight, you pick one area where you're slipping every day. Whether it's food, phone, or the focus. Add one speed bump to the temptation and one shortcut to the better choice. Maybe you uninstall the food delivery app. Maybe you move Instagram off your home screen, or you keep running shoes right next to your bed. Tiny redesigns create massive self-trust. Number 2, you shrink the starting line. Discipline dies when the starting line feels too far. You don't need to finish the whole thing, you just need to start it. And the smaller that start is, the easier it becomes to repeat. Now, this is called the 2-minute rule. If it takes less than 2 minutes to start, you will probably finish. Want to work out? Just change into your workout clothes. Want to read more? Open the book and read one page. Want to write that proposal? Just open the document and write one line. Once you start, the inertia disappears and the action takes over. Here's a micro action. Choose one habit you have been avoiding. Write down its 2-minute version, the smallest possible start. Stick that note somewhere, you'll see it every morning. When you make starting easy, finishing becomes inevitable. Number 3, decide once, not 100 times. Now, most people aren't exhausted because they work too hard. They're exhausted because they make the same decision every day. What to eat, when to work out, whether to rest or whether you want to push. Every micro decision costs energy and it slowly kills consistency. So here's the fix. Decide once, obey often. Pre-decide your routines. Check the restaurant menu before you go out. Fix your workout days and hours, they are non-negotiable. Keep a list of 5 default meals so you never think twice. When you eliminate decision-making from your day, you free up your mental bandwidth for what really matters. So here's the micro action. Tonight, write down 3 rules you will follow automatically this week. For example, there's no phone after 10 p.m. For example, the workout happens on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday at 7 a.m. For example, you can eat your preset lunch list and here is the foods you love. Discipline isn't about control, it is all about clarity. Number 4, replace, don't resist. Don't do it is not a plan. Your brain hates empty space. If you remove a habit without replacing it, it'll find something worse to fill the void. When I wanted to stop late night stacking, I just didn't try harder. I swapped chips for mint gum. I replaced doom scrolling with 10-minute walks. I replaced mindless TV with journaling while tea is brewed. It sounds simple, but replacement removes the battle. Every bad habit serves a purpose: comfort, stimulation, escape. So don't kill it, just redirect it. So here's a micro action for you. Just list 3 habits you want to change. Next to each, write one healthy alternative that gives you a similar feeling: the calm, the reward, or the release. Discipline is less about denial, more about better substitutes. Number 5, put it on the calendar and not on your mood. Your feelings are inconsistent. Your calendars isn't. Every Sunday, block time for what really matters for you. Workouts, family time, deep rest, deep work. Because if it's not on your calendar, it will never get done. It just competes with everything. You don't need to feel like you're doing it. You just need to see it waiting for you. I often say, we don't manage time, we manage energy. And the calendar is how you protect that energy. Here's a micro action for you. Open your calendar right now. Add one recurring 45-minute block for something that builds you. Not your career, not your to-do list. You just name it like a non-negotiable. Show up for it like a meeting with your future self. Number 6, track the wins you usually ignore. What gets measured grows. What stays invisible fades. Most of us only notice when we fail, not when we follow through. But progress compounds when it's acknowledged. So start tracking your tiny wins. Each night, write one sentence. What did I do today that moved me forward? You don't need a fancy app. You need awareness. And if you can, share one win every week with a friend, a colleague, or your IWD circle. Momentum grows faster when it's witnessed. So here's a micro action for you. Create a note titled Done, Not Perfect. Log one small win every night for 7 days. You will be surprised to see how disciplined you already are. You just have never counted on it. So here's the final reflection. Discipline isn't about being tougher. It's about being smarter with your designs. When you make the right things easy, when you shrink the starting line, when you decide once, when you replace instead of resist, or let your calendar lead and track your wins, you stop fighting yourself and discipline stops being a punishment. It becomes your identity.